friends. So today I am very excited to share with you a little more about object-oriented programming. Today we're going to look into some of the exercises at the back of Daniel Liang's chapter 9, and we're going to get started with that. So I'll go ahead and share my screen so you can see what I'm working on, and we'll go ahead and get that ended. All right, so the first one I want to work on, let's go ahead and make a new, first we'll make a new project, so a new Java project, and I'm going to call this Liang Chapter 9 Exercises. Is that what he calls those? Yeah, exercises. So exercises, default Java runtime environment. I'll go ahead and finish that up. Now, you'll notice that it's not shared yet, so you just go down here to Team, Share Project, and I've got a repository I'm working out of Java examples. I'll just finish, add that. So we've got a source folder, and I'll just make a new source folder. I'll put a new package in it, and I'll call this ch09 listing, or I'm sorry, habit exercise 01. And then go ahead. I'm going to grab that because I'm going to type that again here in just a second. I'll make a new class. Give it the same name. It likes it better though when the class names have an uppercase letter. I'm going to include a public static void main. Again, my habit is always to make sure that the thing works. And it does. And then I like to have something that lets me know when it for sure completed successfully. Okay, so let's go down here. And it says the rectangle class. Let's just grab this. Oh, let's see if I can grab it without grabbing all the other gobbledygook. Looks like I got a little extra gobbledygook. That's okay. We'll make do. Okay. All right. I think that would be a good spot for that comment to stop. And then we'll make a new one here. So these special characters I think are just going to give me fits. So 2 double data fields, and yeah, I'll just do that. There we go. All right, so it says make a UML diagram. I don't spend a whole lot of time on those. Let's see, we'll get this prettied up here in just a second. And that should do it. So we will have that little slash right there. All the problems go away. So it says, following the example of circle in section 9.2, design a class named rectangle to represent a rectangle. The class contains, okay, so 2 double data fields named width and height that specify the width and the height of a rectangle. Well, let's do it this way. Let's do simple rectangle, and we'll call this rectangle 1 equals a new simple rectangle, and we won't pass it anything, and we'll just lean on the integrated development environment, Eclipse, and we'll ask it to go ahead and create this, and it just handles that all for us. We don't have a public static void main. It gives it the right name and puts it inside the right package. So we'll go ahead and click finish, and so we've got that. I'm going to go ahead and create a default constructor, and this one needs to be public. And when we don't pass it anything, so that takes care of that. Now, they did say, let's see, a no argument constructor that says data fields, width and height, default values are 1. Okay, so, oh, wrong buttons. Let's go back here, and then we'll say this dot width equals 1.0, this dot height equals 1.0, and it'll complain that, hey, those don't exist. So I'm going to say private double WID width, private double height. Those pasted in, and we are good to go. I think the complaint is we're not using these yet, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. Okay, and so no argument constructor that assigns the default values. We've got our 2 doubles now, a constructor. Oh, okay. A constructor that creates a rectangle with a specified width and height. Write a test program that creates 2 rectangles, one with a width 4, height 40. All right, so let's go ahead and let's make that one. So let's do this. And I'm going to call you rectangle 2. And rectangle 2 is going to be our first rectangle. And let's do width 4.0, comma 40. There we go. So, and we can just go ahead and muddy the waters even a little bit more. 35.9 and 3.5, and we'll call this rectangle 3. All right, and it says, hey, by the way, did you know we don't have that flavor of constructor? And so let's go ahead and create a constructor, and we'll call this, which one were we passing first? It says width came first, so we'll call this next. Let's call this creation width, and this should be actually a double. And whoops. And we're not going to use the to-do statements today. So this dot width equals, and this dot height equals creation HEIGHT, no funny business. Learning to type would be a great thing. Okay, so we've got this now. And so, and then it says display the width, height, area, and perimeter in this order. All right, so sys out. Actually, sys out, there we go. We're going to change this. We're going to use a printf, and I'm going to say a rectangle with a width %f and height %f has a area of %f and a perimeter of %f, and then in for a new line, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap our cell there, and I'm going to say let's do rectangle 2 dot get width dot get height 2 dot get. You know what? I always mess up the spelling. Perimeter. Hey, weird. Got the spelling right for once. Not on rectangle 2, but hey, you know what? It was a good start. Get perimeter and, oh, wait. Area, then perimeter. So we need to pop that off there and do get area. Cool. All right, so we've got 4 little red squiggles there letting us know it's not quite what we needed. So we'll create a method that is basically a getter. You're going to return a double. Not using the to-do list today, and just this dot with. Okay. I'm going to cheat. Okay, I think if memory serves. Come on, kids. Public double get height. That should have fixed that. Come on, kids. Oh, I see. Typo. There we go. All right, get area. So we'll go ahead and create this one. This is going to be double, and not using the to-do list today. And this is going to be this dot width times this dot height. Area of a rectangle is how long one side is times how long the other side is. And so that'll take care of that. Great. And then we've got perimeter. And so let's create a field. Whoops. Not what we wanted. Oh, you know what? You've got to tell it to do the right thing. So now we can create the method. It'll pop that down at the bottom. It is going to return the double and the perimeter. Equation is simply 2 times this dot width plus 2 times this dot height. And I'm going to space this just because I think it looks nicer. And so we can save that, pop back here, save this, and let's just test this right quick. You know what? This will look a little bit prettier if we just do it with I don't feel like it loses too much if we do it this way. Yeah, a rectangle, 4 by 40. So 4 times 4 is 16. Add an extra 0, that's 160, so that's the right area. And then perimeter, 40 and 40 is 80, plus 4 and 4 is 8. 80 plus 8 is 88. Hey man, that works. That's what we were looking for. So now we can just copy this. I'll do a second. And then let's just get lazy because it works. And save it, run it. Okay. You know what? It would help though. Is that right? Yeah, that was, the mouth was right. It's just, it would help if I got lazy in the right direction. You can be lazy in programming. You just have to be lazy in the right direction. Okay, so a little less, a little less, a little less, and a little less. Yeah, I can get down with all of that. So cool. Anyway, that is exercise 1. And so let's see. All right, friends. So hopefully you saw that it's not that bad. You can have a little bit of fun with that. I skipped the UML diagram because I feel like it did a nice job of laying everything out. UML diagrams are great. I encourage you all to study them. I just, I wanted to get right to the programming example. So anyway, I appreciate y'all being with me. I hope you have a wonderful time, and I look forward to seeing you again later. Thank you all for being here. Take care.